all the way from the Central Coast tonight. So I've been meaning to come up here and check you guys out for a long time. In a place called Gosford, we have a night called Speak Up, and I perform there on a regular basis. And I'm not much of a slammer yet, but I'm a storyteller. So I hope you like this poem. It's called Wonder. Yesterday, I saw what wonder looks like. It existed in the eyes of a little boy looking up at a tree, and he said, "Wow, this tree is bigger than you, Mummy." His voice sounded like flint hitting a stone, and his sparks made me believe him. And each day, I walked past that tree, but for the first time, I looked at it. Ponder a world of childlike wonder, where we didn't get lost in mindless staggers, moving through motions, walking without conviction, speaking without passion, too afraid to feel afraid or feel anything really, going from point A to point B, or poets who spoke in more than AB or AB. Wasn't anything that could sting me, but something that makes honey, that removes a product from a plant, that allows that thing to flower, that we didn't see the pain of one side, but we saw the sweetness and the beauty of the other, that we didn't see just flora. But we saw a beautiful creation of a planet with a heartbeat beating and bleeding like trees, that taking something we breathe out that we can't consume and produce something that we breathe in that we need to live. Breathe. Take a big breath. Recognize your lungs in your chest made of bones wrapped in flesh, 4 layers of it intricately working together to create a protection to the lungs so we don't bleed internally. But when we bleed externally overnight while resting, cells build up in the open area and create a covering and fall away when new skin has replaced that gap. This is rad. Get lost in overthinking about little things like scabs. Get lost in wonder, because we are beautiful. We are masterpieces. We are all uniquely created with no person exactly the same, individually made with contrasting personality. We are the products of the hands that hold the whole world. It doesn't take long to realize that we are not accidents. You are not an accident. I am not an accident. I refuse to believe that, and I refuse to let you think that, because we were created for purpose. Why would we have stories if we weren't meant to tell them? So I'll tell them. I hope I never lose my childlike wonder. I hope I don't stop getting lost in little things like scabs. I hope I look at trees and ponder breathing. See, wonder is a perspective, a glass half full, a glass half empty, or you're either living or you're dying. So are you living or are you dying? Breathe with me. Take a big breath.